My name is Eileen Perez and I'm an astrophysicist, and this is how does the asteroid belt exert influence on its neighbors. So the asteroids are small, icy and rocky bodies. Most of them lay between Mars and Jupiter on the asteroid belt. So if we have Mars over here, then we have the asteroid belt, and then we have Jupiter. Now, there are ways in which two bodies in different orbits can interact with each other gravitationally. And one of these is orbital resonance. And orbital resonance is when, let's say, for example, you have an asteroid that orbits the Sun 3 times in the time that Jupiter orbits the Sun once. So you would say that they're in orbital resonance in a ratio of 1 to 3. Meaning that these have to be whole numbers and not some sort of fraction. You can have 1 to 2.5. It has to be a perfect ratio of each other. So these are called orbital resonance, and it means that the two bodies are under some gravitational influence between the two of them. So they're exchanging momentum and their gravitational fields are tied to each other. We see a lot of this stuff happening in something called the Kirkwood gaps. But as you can see, and this happens when Jupiter forces one of the asteroids to move for the orbital resonance to happen. And one of the things that happens here is that you don't really see the asteroids do much exert much influence in the planets. You don't see anything really happening on Mars. You don't see anything happen really on Jupiter. But you do see the other planets exerting a large influence on the asteroids. Another thing is that's kind of interesting is that Jupiter has sort of gathered these little clouds or little groups of asteroids in front and behind of it, and it's called the Jupiter Trojans. And it's sort of, they look at it as like a guarding group of asteroids that guard the planet. Mars also has one of these clouds, and it's called the Martian Trojans. My name is Eileen Perez, and I'm an astrophysicist, and this is how do the asteroid belt exerts influence on its neighbors.